At Polish Fest, that's where my co-anchor Shannon Sims is right now as the summer festival season gets underway. Hi, Shannon.
Charles, it never amazes me how when I come down to Summerfest each year, there's always some weather issues, and the weather is delaying the opening ceremonies here for Polish Fest, but it is not stopping good food, polka dancing, of course. You will have all weekend long to enjoy the live entertainment, the free expeditions, as well as, of course, pierogi and Polish sausage. Now, food and music is just a great way to get introduced to a new culture, but I really wanted to learn more about the Polish people who came to Milwaukee, and I learned that driving through many of the neighborhoods, there are examples of Polish culture throughout the Brew City.
And that is just a tree. It's the bones of your family.
Steve Sabados is passionate about his Polish roots.
The history of your family tells you where your roots came from and what you're all about and why you're here. And that has a lot to do with going forward to me.
Today he's sharing his expertise in genealogy to help others in search of their Polish ancestry. Milwaukee's Polish immigrant community dates back as far as 1866, 20 years after the city was chartered. The desire for a better life and opportunity in America, a huge draw.
The main thing was after the desire to come, the next place was where are they coming? And they normally came to towns where they knew people who came before them.
Like Michael Krass's ancestors who immigrated to Milwaukee.
From my dad's side, I would be third generation. From my mother's side, I think I'm fourth generation.
Of course, music, art, and crafts are beautiful expressions of Polish culture.
This is Easter eggs. These are Easter eggs making. So what they do is they'll paint, it's using wax, and they dip them with different colors and everything to make the different designs.
Polish culture is also stamped in Milwaukee's architecture.
Talk about what we have right here, because this looks very similar to what we see on the south side.
Yes.
Milwaukee.
This is one of the churches in Poland. I'm not really sure exactly which church it is.
Similar to
St. Stanislaus Church, yes.
Which was one of the first parishes
on the south side.
On the south side in Milwaukee.
Yes, yeah. I think they were here before the Basilica was.
Steve reminds us, those seeking America's shores today are no different than the immigrants of the past, and preserving their stories is important to telling the American story.
They were part of American history, and as I said, even the ones coming today, whether it's from Poland, south of the border, wherever, they are contributing.
All a thread in the fabric of our society.
Correct.
Now, Steve will hold another session tomorrow in the cooking demonstration tent at 12. Meanwhile, rising costs are just everything, putting pressure on vendors right here at Polish Fest and forcing some changes this year. The owners of Tata's Pierogi says that the rise in prices has forced him to make a change.
We used to sell Polish plates for $10. Now we have to sell them for $15. Not that we want to get more profit, but just because everything costs more.
And he's not the only one. The owner of Polish Pride of Michigan tells us shipping items from Poland is so expensive, it's impacting what he can sell. He says items that are in stock are priced 10% higher than they were just 2 years ago. Well, by the way, Polish Fest isn't the only ethnic festival happening this weekend. Greek Fest is also happening in Wauwatosa right now at St. Constantine and Helen Green Orthodox Church. There's lots of Greek food, but there's also music and dancing. Everything runs until Sunday. Meanwhile, Sprecker's Festival is making its return to Glendale tonight. They have live music, food, and lots of drinks, including a special collaboration brew by the two breweries. Admission is just $5 tonight, tomorrow, and free on Sunday.
All right, good to know, Shannon. If you are looking for more information on all the summer festivals here in Wisconsin, including Polish Fest and Summerfest, head to tmj4.com.